who's in and who's hot. So ngayon pag-uusapan natin sino-sino nga ba ang papasok sa ating hot picks ng Miss Universe Beauty Pageant 2020. Hello everyone, this is Eric the Explorer and welcome back to my channel. Bago ang lahat, Happy New Year to all of my subscribers out there. Okay, after a month of hiatus, now I'm back in this channel. Pasensya na po kayo din, naging inactive po ako sa aking channel this past few months, lalo na itong December. Kasi busy po sa aking work and at the same time mag-holidays, lalo na po itong Pasko at New Year, marami pang preparation na ginawa. Okay, so since I'm back in this channel, naging aktibo po ulit tayo sa ating pag-vlog. And at the same time, sana po lahat po kayo dyan na nanonood po sa aking channel. Tuloy-tuloy lang po ang panonood ninyo. At sa hindi pa po na-subscribe dyan, kindly hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification if you want to be updated for more videos, for more content about beauty pageant. Okay, so since I'm here, let's talk about the most anticipated, the most awaited beauty pageant in the world, the universe rather, which is the Miss Universe 2020 Beauty Pageant. Yes, we know for a fact that Miss Universe Beauty Pageant has been the subject of intrigue last month, or should I say, the trending topic of all the beauty pageant enthusiasts, not only here in the Philippines, but beauty pageant enthusiasts around the world. There's a news, or should I say, a rumor that's circulating around the world of beauty pageant that the Miss Universe franchise is no longer owned by the IMG, and according to the rumor, the Kardashians has high interest of taking over the beauty pageant. And they said that perhaps Symone is also interested of taking over the franchise of Miss Universe. And another rumor said that the Telemundo will be the sole owner of the Miss Universe. But contrary to the report, or contrary to the rumor, Joubert came to the rescue and dropped a statement regarding the true ownership of the Miss Universe. And according to her, Miss Universe franchise still owns by the IMG. So, thank God. Lahat po ng mga beauty pageant enthusiasts around the world, medyo nakahinga ng maluwag nung malaman na IMG still owns the Miss Universe. Considering with IMG, we know their standard of choosing the Miss Universe winner. This year's edition of Miss Universe has the smallest number of contestants considering the global impact brought by pandemic, so it's understandable. So most of the national directors had only handpicked their delegate to represent their country and not undergone in the process the so-called physical or live pageants. So it's understandable, right, diba? So among the countries, I can say that the Latinas are the strong girls or the forces to reckon with this year. So watch out po tayo dahil magagaling po ang mga Latinas other than they have the strong such factor. They are pageant veterans. As it's rumored that the next Miss Universe will be back on its old format of 15 semi-finalists where there's no wild card or not divided into continental groups, I guess this is a piece of good news to everyone because we can see the most deserving girls to be called in the top 15. So here is my prediction list, or here is my top 15 hot picks, or the so-called the strongest candidate in my opinion at the moment. Earning the 15th spot, of course, is from Cambodia, Reth, Sarita. So this will be the fourth time that Cambodia will send their delegate in the Miss Universe. And if ever Reth Sarita will enter in the top 15 semi-finalists, she will be the first Cambodian to have placement in the Miss Universe. So I'll be happy for that if ever it will happen. Okay, so this 25-year-old actress and model has made a name for herself considering the roles she made in the international films such as The Hex and The Spell, which was released in the US last year. So this postgraduate international relations major at the University of Laws and Economics can speak foreign languages like English and of course French. Another favorite of mine is the Asian contender from Malaysia, Francisca Loa. After 49 years of a very long drought since 1970, I think it's time for Malaysia to have their placement in Miss Universe. With Francisca, I have the strong vibe or the gut feeling that she can make it in the top 15. Not any vibe that I can feel in any Malaysian delegate in the Miss Universe. She does not need to seek any attention, I guess, because the Miss Universe organization has already followed her Instagram story. And not only that, she has this charismatic confidence, so elegant, and she is really oozing with appeal, and she is so fresh. I think this girl is determined to bring the first crown to Malaysia. Earning number 13 spot, of course, is from Czech Republic, Klara Vavruskova. In terms of the facial look, in terms of the facial beauty, I can say that this girl is the one to beat. She is a goddess alert, a goddess trapped in a human being, a goddess personified. She is also a pageant veteran with experience and has a good international placement. She finished Miss Earth Water in the Miss Earth pageant. With that impressive bio, I can say that she will propel to the top. Earning the 12th spot, of course, is from Venezuela, Mary Angel Velasmil. Of course, a beauty pageant or Miss Universe without Venezuela in the top 15 will never be exciting. So I can see that Venezuela will penetrate the top 15, not only with the such factor, but of course, because of her stage presence. She can really walk the stage. She is really a good speaker, and I cannot see her winning the crown. She is not that strong as Stephanie Gutierrez, the previous candidate of Venezuela. Number 11, of course, is from Jamaica, McQueen Symone Williams. She is really the Black Barbie of this year's edition of Miss Universe. I can say that she is the one to beat. She is really the front runner among the countries in the Caribbean. She really speaks so naturally. She looks so radiant when she delivers her message. As I have read in her Instagram, her runway coach will be Luciera, if ever it will be true. So then definitely she will be a force to reckon with. So that's my choice, Jamaica. Number 10 in my list, of course, is no other than South Africa, Natasha Joubert. Natasha Joubert is the second runner-up in the Miss South Africa beauty pageant, wherein the original winner will be sent to Miss World. This is a good move for South Africa to send Natasha Joubert in the Miss Universe pageant, because if you remember, IMG do not crown a girl with the same prototype as the previous winner. So this is a good move for South Africa. And of course, Natasha is an empowered woman, of course, with beauty pageant experience. Of course, she is the fourth runner-up in the Miss Globe beauty pageant, wherein she competed with our very own Nicole Manalo, wherein Nicole Manalo won third runner-up. Number 9 in my list, of course, is from Australia, Maria Thatta. Maria Thatta may not be your height standard, but come to think of it, in time of IMG era, height is not a prerequisite to win Miss Universe. The important is how you can be a confidently beautiful as a spokesperson. I hope that makes sense. Her speaking abilities are phenomenal. She is authentic, natural, and genuine. I can say that. And that alone makes her someone who can be a strong contender for the crown. Earning the 8th spot, of course, is from India, Angeline Castellino. With adding Angeline, India is back for sure with a vengeance. She is the best delegate that India sent in the Miss Universe last decade. India for sure will redeem their lost glory through Angeline, a glory that they established in the decade of the 90s. Okay, with having Angeline around, I think India will have their third Miss Universe for sure. If India will penetrate it in the top 3, it will eventually be an easy win for India, because Angeline is a good orator, and with her striking beauty, oh my God, the judges cannot ignore them. Earning the 7th spot, of course, is from USA, Asha Branch. I think Asha will penetrate into the top 10 through her own merit. It will never be a top 10 placement for USA this year. I guess with her impressive bios, she might bring home the crown for USA this year. Number 6 is Brazil, Julia Gama. Julia Gama is a multilingual and has had previous international pageant experience. She placed at the top 11 of Miss World 2014 at the event finale. And of course, far from that, she has a strong advocacy and she is a good speaker, which I think would seal her placement in the top 10. Earning the 5th spot, of course, is the Philippines' Rebea Mateo. With Rebea, I can smell a top 5 placement for the Philippines this year. Okay, so she is determined to win the 5th crown for the Philippines. Sabi nga niya, ilalaban niya ng todo ang Miss Universe this year. Okay, so with Rebea, she is so passionate about her advocacy. She is so adorable, humble, and most of all, she speaks from the heart. Although there are ups and downs when it comes to styling, but I guess the Miss Universe Philippines organization is rallying behind her to come up with a good glumping. And most of all, Rebea Mateo is doing her homework. So raise your flag, Philippines. Number 4 in my list, of course, is Thailand, Amanda Obdam. Okay, Amanda Obdam, I think, is the most prepared contestant of Miss Universe this year, and she is one of the front runner or one of the strongest contender from Asia in the Pacific region. Of course, with the Miss Universe Thailand organization rallying behind her, they are so giggled to win the 3rd crown for Thailand this year. I think with her poised beauty, of course, and her charm and relatable personality, I guess that will never be impossible for Thailand to clinch that 3rd crown of Miss Universe for their country. And I guess, although there are people who are criticizing that Amanda is shallow, I think Amanda for me is relatable. So I think Amanda will do good in the final. Number 3 in my list, of course, is Romania, Bianca Tirsin. She is really the front runner from Europe, and she is the strongest contender among the European delegates. Of course, with Bianca Tirsin being a pageant veteran, Romania will roar this time in Miss Universe. Okay, she has outstanding performance in Miss Supranational and Miss International, the highest placement ever Romania achieved in the pageant. Okay, so it will never be impossible this time for Romania to clinch their first Miss Universe crown with Bianca Tirsin. I just hope that their photo shoot wherein she criticized her painted face and body with black and gold will never affect her chances of winning the crown. Number 2 in my list, of course, is Mexico, Andrea Meza. Of course, Andrea Meza is a very strong contender of Mexico in this year's edition of Miss Universe. Okay, this is a good follow-up for their performance last year in Miss Universe, wherein they placed second runner-up with Sofia Aragon. Okay, let us not forget that Mexico is so beautiful and so stunning, and she placed second place in the Miss World Beauty pageant. With that, I can say that Miss Mexico will probably, the last two standing in this year's Miss Universe, or probably clinch their third crown in Miss Universe. And finally, the top of my list is no other than Peru, Janick Maceta. Janick Maceta is not new to beauty pageant at all. She is also considered a beauty pageant veteran. She is a third runner-up in the Miss Supranational in 2019. She owns a foundation called Little Heroes that provides psychological help to children who is a victim of child abuse. Okay, so it will never be a surprise if she ends up winning at all because she is a good speaker and an amazing performer, a very complete package for Miss Universe. So guys, that is my hot picks in this year's Miss Universe. I hope you like my choices. Okay, so don't forget to hit the like button and please comment below and share your thoughts about my top 15 hot picks. Okay, so once again, this is Eric the Explorer saying, mabuhay! And thank you for watching this video.